Good day or good evening, whatever space time it is that you're watching this video. Hi, once again, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna go ahead and have another couch hangout sesh with this. Wow, that's some awesome smoke action we have right here from the incense. I went ahead and pulled some cards before I started recording, just to get us started. And I am using my Initiates Oracle. Where's the camera, Sarai? There it is. I love these cards. These are awesome. I'm a very visual kind of person, and these cards have beautiful depictions on them. The first card that came out was Transformation, and this card reminds me of the ancient Egyptian god Khepri, which is the god of the dawning sun, basically. And so the message that hit me when this card came out, first and foremost, is that something in your life is getting ready to, like, dawn a new day, so to speak. Like, you went through maybe a dark night of the soul or something recently. It's just like I'm seeing that cycle of the sun disappearing for a lengthy time, and now the dawn is like coming up and is about to be here for you. And we also have divinity that came out. And I love this because of the fact that this reminded me of Khepri, the scarab beetle-faced sun god of the morning sun, right? That surely is a divine thing. And whatever transformation you have recently gone through, it is actually a divine process that you went through, is what I'm hearing with this. It's like you accessed your own divinity. You discovered your own source of light within yourself. And tapping into this kind of frequency, the divine nature that is within you, is what caused this transformation to occur. There also is a ritual that you had either partook in, or a ritual that you, I'm hearing, tried out. This isn't something that you would normally do, but it's like a ritual cleansing of some kind. And also Isis might be significant to you as well. But water, okay, now I'm hearing water. So it might have been like a spiritual cleanse, like a bath or like a soak or something along those lines, to wash away any impurities that you were holding within your energetic field. And after this purifying ritual that you partook in, you had been able to free yourself, because we have liberation that came out after that. There were things that were really weighing you down before this purification ritual that you embarked on, and there were a lot of things that were keeping you in chains, almost keeping you bogged down. And after this ritual, I'm hearing that you truly felt lighter. Like you literally felt like you could just jump in the air and float in the clouds. And that could be why the smoke is interacting like this. It doesn't normally come flowing this way. It's like that mystic, floaty, like sensation. And this is because your spirit is liberated. And whatever you were holding on to that was holding you down is finally like washed down the drain, so to speak. I'm getting like bathtub vibes or like something like that. And once all that water left, you know, and you were able to get out, and I'm hearing air dry, so maybe you're explaining the ritual a little bit to me in detail. I don't know. But like there's something about air drying that was very significant too. Not wiping the water away with like a towel. It needed to dry naturally with like the wind, with the air, with the energy, instead of physically wiping it away. So anyways, that's the downloads that I got so far. I thought maybe I would tap in a little bit more with the cards as I'm sitting here with you and see if we can maybe find out a little bit more about this transformation, this divine transformation that you have done with yourself. Resurrection, bro. You got freaking Phoenix energy right here with this card. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Now that is one hell of a freaking transformation. You were like, you felt literally like you maybe were like burning in hell for a little bit before all of this took place, before this massive divine transformation occurred. And I love the fact that this is fiery energy that's kind of mixing with this water vibe of the ritual, right? And the fact that air is involved here as well with the air drying, that is very significant. It has to be. But yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have banishing, and that represents the purification process, you know, the removal of toxicity, the removal of the things that were weighing you down, that were creating blockages, even what I'm hearing now. You were severely blocked within your energetic fields, within your chakras. So maybe this ritual was like a chakra cleanse or something like that. What else, Spirit? Guide. Anubis might have something to do very significantly with you. Perhaps you have worked with him with doing like shadow work. That's what I'm getting from this. This entailed a lot of shadow work for you. There was a lot of darkness that you had to sift through to complete this transformation. Like a lot. That's why it felt so heavy, because it was really dark. It was dark ass shit, dude. And Anubis was key in this, is what I feel. He was your protector when you felt very vulnerable and you still needed to be able to like step out into the world and be productive. You really felt his presence with you, is what I'm feeling with this card coming out. I'm also hearing that before you started this process, You felt like you were missing something. You felt like you had lost something that was a part of your soul. And it was something that you had come into this carnation with. This isn't something that you had lost during this incarnation. That's what I'm hearing right now. And through this transformation, you were able to get connected back up with that piece of you that was lost in a past incarnation. You had to really sift through the mud. You had to really search for it. And this is also something that Anubis was able to help you with as well. And at the bottom of the deck, we have gratitude. This is where you're at currently with this transformation. I can feel the gratitude in my own heart that you are feeling right now. And so can Anubis, for sure. It's quite the big deal for a deity like that to show up in a reading like this. And I feel like this holds a lot of value, not only to you on a personal level, but also on a broad spectrum. Like your oversoul needed this transformation. It's almost like there was a loss of divinity. Where is that? There was once a loss of divinity. And there is this inferno that had to happen. A burning away had to happen in order for this divine part of you to be found, because there was so much that was grown over it, if that makes sense. So this may have happened several incarnations ago, and with each incarnation after that, whatever was lost got buried just a little bit more. And so the darkness, the heaviness that had to be burned through makes sense, because it's not just from this current lifetime. It's from all of the past life events that occurred after such a loss is what's being explained to me right now. But that is why at this point of your transformation, this point of your getting your wings, so to speak, the phoenix rising, it can really only rise when it holds this amount of gratitude to gain liftoff, is what I'm hearing. That's pretty amazing. I thank you for sharing your energy here on this channel at this time. And I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on my couch once again. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you here on Spirit and Sarai's channel. Until next time, I love you. Bye.